Hello everyone and welcome to this short and kind of unnecessary filler video. So to all of you who clicked solely because of the title, I'm not here to clickbait you, so feel free to skip to this time in the video if you only care about the King of Fighter event. Now with that out of the way, the first thing I wanted to talk about today was the general direction that I wanted to take this channel in. So as you may have seen, my last video was overall pretty well received, which I take as sort of a confirmation that you guys like the changes I've made to my editing style. So with that in mind, I wanted to make a suggestion, and that is for me to actually make a full playthrough of some game I've always wanted to but never actually played. Now the style of those videos would be pretty similar to a lot of my more recent videos, even though they wouldn't be as extensively edited, since the only thing I can really see myself do with that kind of video would be to just cut out the boring or uninteresting parts and then make the entire thing into a little series with videos ranging between like 7 and 10 minutes. For the game I wanted to play, there's actually two games I had in mind, would be either DMC5 or Persona 5. If you think that that's something you would watch, then please go ahead and let me know in the comments, and also tell me which game out of the two you would prefer seeing me play. Or if you want to, you can also suggest an entirely different game and I'll definitely look into it. Right, so now that we've talked about that, let's move on to the part that most of you probably decided to watch this video for, the newly introduced King of Fighter event. To be honest, until recently I thought I knew how this event was gonna go, but then Mountain introduced this. And now I see both myself and a lot of other people confused about just how exactly the rest of this event will play itself out. So in case you're unaware, a couple of days ago Mountain released the King of Fighter pre-order event, which claimed that if you log in on March 23rd, you would get the Karina skin for free. But yesterday, Mountain released a different event named the King of Fighter Bingo, which guaranteed the Karina skin as the first reward you would get. Now, judging from the things we know about Mountain, I think it's safe to say that they aren't going to hand skins out for free as long as there's a way to pay for the skin. However, so far Mountain has always been honest with us. They've never directly lied to their player base, which means that even though I don't think if you log in on March 23rd you're just gonna get the Karina skin completely for free, there will most likely be a way to get the skin without having to pay for it. Now, before we move on, please keep in mind that none of this is for sure and that this is all just me theorizing. So here's my theory, and it all revolves around these King of Fighter tokens. So as of right now, we know of two ways to get these tokens. The first one is to log in for 5 consecutive days from March 19th till March 23rd, which can grant you up to 5 of these things. The second way is to complete a bunch of designated tasks available from March 23rd. Completing all of these tasks will give you another 6 tokens, which brings us to a total of 11 tokens. So now my theory is that when logging in on March 23rd, instead of getting the Karina skin for free, you will instead get an additional 10 tokens, which, if you've been keeping count, leads us to a total of 21 King of Fighter tokens. After that, I believe that we will then be greeted by a collect and exchange event consisting of a total of 6 rewards, namely all 3 exclusive King of Fighter emotes, the exclusive avatar border, and both the Chu and Karina skin, each obtainable for 15 tokens. I know that this is just all theorizing, but with all the info we currently have, and knowing Mountain, this sounds like something they would do. But anyway, that's my theory. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments, and as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.